we all see that clapping emoji over there. May I please request everyone to clap 3 times for me? Alright, now 5 times. Now just a small round of applause, please. And stop. I find it quite amazing how my words from someone as ordinary as me, were able to bring about such united sounds of claps, applauses, and even silence. English alone has millions of vocabularies, and just imagine all the hundreds and thousands of languages we have in this world. And let's go straight to the point. Each of these words hold power. Each phrase carries its own meaning and purpose. Just as you've seen at the start, our words produce outcomes and actions. Let them be silence and noise, hope and despair, and even war and peace. And we as humans are naturally inclined to such words, spoken out of simply anyone's mouth. Growing up, I always felt the need and the pressure to look presentable. To look put together and to meet expectations without complaints. To me, the way I was looked and perceived mattered more than anything else. Then, this one day, when I was about 8 or 9 years old, I had an allergy flare-up near my eyes, which made them look red and swollen. To make things worse, I wasn't at home. I didn't have the eye drops nor any medications that I could use. I was outside, so all I could do was to cover my eyes with my hair, thinking it would work. It didn't. This one mischievous-looking boy, whom I don't even know, started staring at me. Our eyes met. He was this little, 10 steps away. Then he started walking towards me. 10 seconds later, he was right next to me. Then he quoted these exact words without hesitation. 헐, 마녀 같다. Translating this, it literally means, ew, you look like a witch.
Wow.
Never have I ever seen any witches in any of my childhood TV shows having red and swollen eyes. And to prove my point, I literally looked up online to see if I had missed out any witches who in case had red or swollen eyes. All these witches you see in front of you, none of them have red or swollen eyes. None. They had perfectly fine eyes, so we don't even know what the boy was trying to refer me to. Nonetheless, 9-year-old me was left traumatized. I mean, being a little girl who thought she was the perfect princess, being called out for looking like a witch, a villain of this story. That should have been life-shattering. Just a single phrase, but it cut deeper, much more painful than the pain I felt in my eyes. But to him, it was probably just a joke, which he can't even remember by now. To me, those exact words still linger in the back of my mind. If you look at it this way, words, they're like delicate ornaments. They're capable of bringing warmth to our lives and adorn our lives with beauty and connection. And just like ornaments, they brighten the space and hold sentimental value. But when they're handled carelessly, they shatter, leaving behind the sharpest pieces that cut deeper than we intend. I'd like to ask you all, what are your words filled with? Love or hate? Victory or defeat? Who are you? And what beliefs do you instill in yourself that define you? And most importantly, how do you express these beliefs to others? See, if your physical looks, your beauty, were defined by the words you speak, would you still consider yourself beautiful? See, what we do comes from what we think, and our thoughts are a reflection of how we interact with this world. However, things in today's society are quite different. All sorts of online platforms, social media, have caused this world to be filled with hate and harmful words. Words that are doing nothing but vandalizing cultures and communities, the minorities and the marginalized people. We're constantly talking, speaking, and yapping, but not connecting. Simply words with noises, but no meaning. And now, the same little girl who once believed she looked like a witch, well, she's standing here, not tied nor defined by those words, but stronger because of them. Still the same girl, but only entirely different, stands here as someone who now knows what's truly more valuable. Yes, words hold power, but they only have the power we give them. And I, as the giver, choose to use mine not to harm, but to heal. Thank you for listening.